Welcome, good people. Let's see your faces. Greetings from Dubai. We have Vasant and his daughter with us here in Dubai. Yeah? Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
My name is Vandana. I currently run a digital marketing agency that is based out of Pune, India. And I'm here to learn new things from Dennis here. Yeah.
Actually, she's my daughter. I'm Vasan, and I've been working with and learning from Dennis for almost a year now. And it's amazing. It's endless what you can learn from
We're
Dennis.
all making progress. Yeah, you've come a long way. Yeah, I'm proud of you. So today I want to talk about getting a top voice badge on LinkedIn. Everyone's been talking about verification. You can pay for the blue check mark now on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and whatnot, but you can't pay for a top voice badge. So when you see my profile here, you see this yellow thing. It says top marketing analytics voice. This is called a community, and it's different than the blue top voice badge, which is awarded by LinkedIn for you producing content or being voted on or whatever. But right now, it's pretty easy to get a top voice badge. So I want you to put into the chat, what's the thing that you want to be known for? You want to be known for real estate? You want to be known for dogs or lead gen or digital marketing or the best places to eat in Pune, you can have that. And the way you do it is, see, I chose marketing analytics, but there's other ones that you can have. It took me a while to figure this out, but what you do is you go to linkedin.com. Do you guys know where you can contribute on the community articles? I've done searching and no one seems to know, but I figured this out somehow. It's on linkedin.com/advice, which redirects to Pulse and then the collaborative articles. And now you have all of these things. So we've talked about the topic wheel and what are the things within the topic wheel, your topic wheel. Each of us should have a topic wheel with 6 items. We should all have a topic wheel with 6 things that we want to be known for. Search for those topics here within LinkedIn and answer 10 questions. It sounds like a lot of work, but it's actually really easy. Let me show you how. Okay. So I want to be known for digital marketing, SEO, entrepreneurship, all this. So if I come in and let's just say, just for fun, I'll just do one on sales. Okay. Now within sales, there's a lot of questions. And when I find one that I like, I'll just take it. Like here, how do you maintain a positive attitude when faced with rejection in lead gen? Now, you only have to write 750 characters. I'll say, I start with something with emotion. I hate getting rejected. That gets people's attention. My secret is to generate leads, because that's what we're talking about, is to publish success stories of existing clients, uplifting them. And you've heard me do this. You've seen me do it. It's almost what I do all day long, uplifting them. And then anyone I talk to is already warm. I don't have to deal with rejection, which is obviously painful, right? Or even price objections. Warm leads are so much better. I didn't directly answer the question. Let's change the topic. And it's telling me how many characters I'm at. I'm at 274 out of 750, but I don't have to go to 750. And there it's just done, right? But if I was really lazy, I can go on a little further and I'll say, learn from feedback. Okay. Celebrate your wins. Oh, I love to celebrate wins. So I can respond here and I can type something. And look, do you see this here? It says, contribute to at least 2 more articles in lead generation to be eligible to earn a profile badge. Wow. So it doesn't take very many, does it? Only takes a few. Some of them it takes 3, some it takes 5. It doesn't take very many. But if I'm really lazy and there's this here, I can go to my ChatGPT and I can say, I'm answering this question on sales on LinkedIn. Please write an answer under 750 characters in my voice because it knows it's me. Okay. But if the AI doesn't know who you are, what should you do? Custom instructions, right? So here, I forgot to give it the proper instructions. It's going to write out these paragraphs of things I should have said, 1-sentence paragraphs, snappy, and eliminate the fluff. Okay. 1-sentence. See, I can stop it. I can interrupt it. Stop generating. Okay. Sorry. 1-sentence. It's amazing how, like in these training sessions, I literally am showing you it takes the amount of time it takes to do it and explain it. People will take days to get something like this done that takes minutes. Do you see me hurrying? I'm not hurrying, am I? 1-sentence paragraphs, please. No fluff. Okay, so I'm saying try again. Okay, there it is. Fuels growth and confidence. Yeah. And then I like to add a sentence on top of it because I feel like the AI doesn't have the kind of emotional and spunk that I'll put with it. So say, winning is awesome. And most of us are too busy to celebrate. But so then then I paste in the rest, right? So it's not fully AI generated. So I feel like it's okay. And I'll add a little break between each of these. And there, one more. There it is, right? There it is. Now I just got to add one more, right? One more, and I'll have pretty much earned the badge in lead gen. And I'll go back and I'll look at these other questions. Now, how long do you think it would take, Basan, just to come and look at some of these ones that you care? Let's look at all these other topics. There are hundreds of these thousands of these topics.
But Dennis, how does it help the badges?
The badges increases your profile visibility. If people are going to hire you for your agency or hire you for your services, they're going to look at your LinkedIn. They're going to look at your website, your personal brand, right? Your question is really, is a personal brand important? Yeah. Why is it important? So if I want to be known for SEO, then I sure as heck better have SEO listed as a skill here, right? As a skill and as a badge. So online marketing. So I know something about online marketing, and I'm endorsed by Larry Kim, and not just lots of other people, but an additional 174 who are highly skilled. So I think I've got 1,000 here. Yeah, I have 1,000 that have endorsed me on this one skill, but 175 of those are highly skilled, which count for even more. So I need to have it in 3 or 4 different ways, actually 5 different ways. One is, easiest way is I list a skill and I get a lot of endorsements on it. Number 2, I earn a top badge by answering questions, but I have to answer questions that get positive feedback. So people have to like, comment, and share on my answers. So that's why that first line has to have some sort of emotional component or spark or hook. Then the rest can just be AI, but of course it has to make sense. 3, I need to post content on that, ideally co-created content with other people, so it shows that I'm authoritative in that area. And 4, I need to have proof that I've done it myself. If I have all those, then you have alignment with what you sell and what you offer. Okay, so it's actually pretty easy to earn the top badge. You can earn multiple top badges. I think Joshua Lee told me something like, oh, yeah, I have 8 top badges. I'm like, yeah, that's good for you, but you can only show one at a time. So you decide which one you want. And recommendations ties to it as well, even though I think directly on LinkedIn, your recommendations aren't as good. So if you look at all 151 recommendations I have, you'll see, like, here's Nick Collins, and he knows all about SEO and reputation management. He has a 7-figure agency that does that. And he said he hired us to help him with his reputation. And that's what he does for a living. So that's good, right? Yeah. That says we know what we're doing. And the beauty of this is that when people engage on your content on LinkedIn or any other network, this is all stuff that you want to repurpose. So this is one that Sam Winsbury, this guy's an absolute G on LinkedIn, growing super fast, built great personal brands, millions of views. And then he says all these great things about me, so I can reshare what he has to say. And then when I make posts, and I just made a post a few minutes ago, right? Let's go look at the posts that I just made. Let's go to my notifications, which is the best place to see where people are engaging. And look, in the last couple of minutes, great training with Dennis, great training with Dennis. Today, Dennis, you shared this whole thing. So what should you do? So this happened just 2 minutes ago. 2 minutes ago, hey, today, Dennis, you shared this whole thing. It's about gratitude in public. Thank you. What could I do with this?
Take a screenshot.
Exactly. And then repurpose it. How? What does that mean, repurpose it?
He's borrowing my words or your words.
That's true. Repurpose it. Yes. But what does that mean? What should I do?
Yeah, that means it's first of all, you're promoting the fact that you have these webinars and like teachings of like to help people with what they want to get better at, and you also help Alex get out this because you're endorsing the fact that he's attended.
So I'd reply to him.
Yeah.
And what should I say in the reply? So let's comment back. Okay, I'll cheat. Okay, so I'll literally ask ChatGPT, and you can use this for customer service, right? So my friend Alex attended my webinar just now and said this. How should I comment back? So now it's literally customer service AI tools, CRM tools are using AI to help agents respond better. That's not bad. It's not the way I would say it, but okay, fine. I could use this, but I could also say it's good, but make it snappier, like I would say it. You can always talk back to the AI because we're having a conversation. It won't be offended. See, this is better. Yeah, the other thing was way too wordy. And let me show you another little trick with AI that most people don't know because it literally just came out. So here we'll apply back to him. And I'd like to have 1-sentence paragraphs. Why do we want to have 1-sentence paragraphs?
Easier to read, I guess.
Especially on mobile, because 70% of the traffic's on mobile. Long actual sentences Might look okay on desktop, but not on mobile. Now, if ChatGPT doesn't know who you are, there's a new thing here called custom instructions. So you guys see custom instructions? What would you like ChatGPT to know about you to provide better responses? Now, ChatGPT already knows who I am, but if it doesn't know who you are, fill this out. We have a $1 a day program. This is what we do, blah, 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 blah. How would you like ChatGPT to respond? No puffery, no salesmanships, no memes, right? Teach from example. This is the kind of stuff that you can use. It knows where. So if you built a topic wheel, if you have an agency with a clear product, you're going to steer towards that, towards the expertise that you have, towards your case studies, towards terminology that you like to use. When you add custom instructions, the AI is able to use that. And you don't have to keep repeating yourself. Yeah. Of course, the best thing is if you have it public and it already knows who you are, but if it doesn't, you add the custom instructions. So the beauty with these new chats, like right now, we're in a DALL-E one, is let's just come over here and start responding to other people's things here. So I did this. So Leanna just tagged me on Facebook. Grateful to the OG. It's now in the ad skills group. Okay, this is amazing. So now I want to generate an image of me and my Asian female friend. And let's see, sitting on top of a cake that has a in icon logo on top. Celebrating. We're celebrating. We are holding a sign saying, go add skills. Now, you could go to Fiverr and have someone do this, or you could do this on Canva, right? But now I can generate images because DALL-E, as of 2 weeks ago, is integrated inside OpenAI's ChatGPT. And it's creating the images. I wish it was faster, but this is just, why does it take 14 hours to fly from Dubai to Los Angeles? Why can't that be 2 hours? 14 hours? In 24 hours from now, I'm going to be on this flight for 14 hours. This is insane. Why am I complaining that's taking the AI? If I were to submit this on Fiverr, I might have to wait a day or two, and then it might not even be good. And we got to go back and forth till we get something, right? Okay, so go add skills. Okay. Which of these do we like the most?
That's good.
I like the first one. Yeah, I do. Let's make some variations on number 1. Drop the business clothing. Make it more photo. Okay. So I can talk back to it. Okay. So now it's creating more.
Version 4, right?
Version 4. Yeah. $20 a month for this. And it has all these plugins. There's over 1,000 plugins. Every time I check, there's another 100 plugins for everything. And the beauty is there's plugins on both sides, right? So you think of ChatGPT as the engine, and the plugins allow you to feed things into the engine, and it allows the engine to then do things as well, like book flights for you, write emails, respond to customers, spend money, all these kinds of things. I think there's an Amazon one where it'll order things. Oh, wow, that is very realistic. That's almost too realistic. That doesn't look like me. I can say, oh, don't have the guy with the beard. Okay. Or the guy, drop the beard. I want to wear a Golden State Warriors jersey. Okay.
If it knows you, then maybe it can create a photorealistic.
It can. I can upload a photo of myself and have it do that, but I don't want to make you guys wait while we do this. All right. So it's creating image. What do you guys think about this? So Eric is here again. Okay, good. And JP, AI stacking is miraculous. Absolutely. Richard says, oh no, this is the other one. This is the other chat. Okay, wait. Eric says, there are a couple things I love talking about on LinkedIn: marketing strategy, advertising, and content marketing are topics of interest. Okay, good. This thing is still creating an image, huh? Maybe it's tired too, like me. Like you're tired, right? It's 12:30 a.m. in Dubai right now. Okay. What do we have? 36. Lind. Go add kills. Oh, oh boy. You know what? I'll take it. That's good enough. I think it's hilarious. Let's download this one. Yeah, that made the beard even bigger. All right. See, the AI is not ready for prime time. So let's just go to Leanna and say, let's just copy that one. And just for fun. I always like posting things that they don't have to be perfect because we know we're laughing at it. And we'll say, even the AI can't get it right. LOL. Okay, just to make it clear. Ad kills. Okay. Are you guys ready to build your top voices on LinkedIn? Do you see the value in building stuff out here? Look at this, Zach Harlow. I learned every time you speak, man. TY. Thank you very much, Zach. Okay. I have keyboard shortcuts on things like this. I think LinkedIn is going to be key in building our personal brands because Jeff Weiner, who was my boss at Yahoo and became the CEO of LinkedIn, he said that he wanted to rank #1 on everyone's name. And he's pretty much done that, right? Type in anyone's name, which is going to be key because Google's organizing everything by objects and people are objects. So LinkedIn, I think, is going to be the database of people's professional information. And Twitter is to handle news, media, address book. So I think that LinkedIn is going to be increasingly more valuable, just like YouTube has become more valuable as a way to share. Because there's so much auto-generated garbage on the internet, and ChatGPT will enable that the creation of real video where people are sharing experiences like us hanging out in Dubai. The AI is not able to quite simulate what we're doing here. Yeah, can't even do the birthday cake very well. Okay. So questions, thoughts, comments, guys? I'd love to hear, what do you think?
I got a question, Dennis. Obviously, I can see the value in becoming a top voice in a certain topic through these articles. Are there any other like reasons you'd want to participate in a collaborative article like that? To me, it didn't look like there was a ton of engagement other than those who were like contributing to the article. But yeah, I would love to hear your thoughts. Is there any other additional value you can see from collaborating on those articles?
The value is all in personal branding. So even if your target audience is not collaborating or on these articles, if you're with other people that are in marketing, this opens up opportunities for speaking, for referrals, for second and third degree connections. So most people are thinking in their marketing is everything needs to be a direct first degree connection. So if I do something and that action or activity doesn't directly generate a sale, then why am I doing that? But I'm a big fan of Inception, the movie Inception, the dream inside the dream. And there's things we do being generous, right? That in the short run, being generous is actually really bad for you. But in the long run, it builds a reputation. And like, for example, I spoke 4 times at this conference here in Dubai, the world's largest tech conference. And I didn't sell anything. I could have. Other speakers, they had a whole video that would play about this well-produced thing, which would drive sales. I didn't do that. I did what we're doing here and just helping people. I never even introduced myself or talked about how amazing I was or anything like that. I hopefully it would show through just based on expertise and this kind of thing. And because I did that, 2 people came up after I spoke and said, wow, I really like how you're giving, how you truly want to help other people. I would like you to speak at our conference. So we have a conference like this one, it's in Turkey, or we have this other conference in Dubai. Today, I was with the government in Dubai, and they're putting on this big festival with 3,000 people, and they want me to teach a workshop there for all these influencers that are flying in. Last year, they had it. It was called the 1 billion followers conference. So they had all these major players that were coming in Dubai. Yeah, the government paid a lot of money for that. And today I got to meet a bunch of these people. The guy who organized the conference, this big social, and now I'm on to this 3rd conference. I'm saying I've gotten 3 conference speaking engagements because of this very thing, Eric, that I'm just sharing expertise, right? So if I put answers out there, if I tell stories, if I uplift other people, that doesn't directly drive anything for me, right? I can uplift Mark Schweikert and talk about him. I can talk about his talk. I can talk about different stories. That doesn't benefit me directly in any way at all.
It's a warm lead. That's it.
It's not even a warm lead. When I'm uplifting other people in the world of lead gen and the world of service-based businesses that are selling things that are high ticket, that are more than a few $1,000s, it takes 60 touches to drive a sale. 60. So people have to know and trust you over many phases. And there were people that came up to me at this conference. This one guy said, hey, I know we've never met before, but I took your course on personal branding on Fiverr years ago when you put that out there. And I've consumed your $1 a day stuff. I bought your training. I've done your HubSpot certification, all of this, right? HubSpot, they didn't pay me. I put in all the effort to put this training together for HubSpot, and they built a certification around $1 a day. And people will come up years later and they'll become clients, or they'll work on our team because we put this stuff together, right? Jacob Hastings on this call. He was there when at Oklahoma Christian University. And then 2 years later, reached out and said, hey, can I work with you? All right.
Yeah, I love that. That's a great perspective. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, it's long-term reputation. That's the simple answer.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a big part of the content strategy that we use here at B2 Linked. And that's AJ, that's his philosophy as well, is add value first. And so no, I love that perspective. I think that makes a lot of sense.
And AJ's been in this space a long time. And I think I've known him 10 years, something like that. And we helped him become a contributor at market scale and got all that stuff together. Didn't charge him anything for that. But I know karma, or whatever you want to call it, you're in this group because of AJ's relationship. So what he's put into the community has paid off in direct benefit for you. All right. Questions, guys, have anything you want to cover? Any campaigns you want to look at for $1 a day? Any wins you want to celebrate? No? Okay. That means we get to go to bed. It's getting late. It's coming up on 1 a.m. I got to go to the airport. Get a long drive. Yeah. All right. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. You should engage more in the group. We're here for you live too. You want to put in the homework and then outside of this, and then come here so we can review what you have. All right. You guys are amazing. We'll talk later.
All right,
Appreciate
thanks,
you.
Dennis.